Welcome back to the channel, Super Snails and or Birds and or Frogs. So we are going to be using here this Persia thing that you can find on Reddit. It's called the Guide for Persia. I messed around with it yesterday a couple times, so I've actually traveled a couple times. But here in India at 6 p.m. it dropped. I started doing the video. I started passing out because there's a lot. There's a lot going on here. That being said, I was able to do a couple runs and whatever. So the first thing I guess to note that is probably the most important is where to like farm first. And when you get to the third part of the book to unlock the book, it's going to ask you to travel to some like Tomb of Light or something like that. It's in Yamato. I don't know if you guys had the same problem that I did because it told me to just go into the exploration, and then when I went into the exploration, it sent me. I was like already doing the rift, and I was like, okay, in the rift, should I be in the rift? Also, that guide actually says in fine print that that's where you have to go. So it helps that we can do it that way. So let's go to the intel tree because that's another thing that's pretty important. When you saw, as you saw, like it said, like one, two, like one, two, and then three right here. This guy, the only way to unlock these guys right here is by defeating these apostles. So if you don't beat the apostles, you're gonna run into the the problem that I kind of did when I first went in here. I was like, hey, I have enough intel. I started opening like all these right here. I it's been so long since we've done a realm that's like this that I completely forgot that I had to unlock these specific ones or just read the just plain old read. So what we could do here is we can go ahead and speed this up. It's actually a 1 day for this travel, which is I don't necessarily think it's that serious. Like, why are you taking up our days? It's not that far. It doesn't seem like it's that much. When you look at this place, this isn't a lot. This is like a regular 8 hour place. But whatever. I didn't create it. Maybe that they want you to dump some of your, exploration time in here and whatnot. Um, so that's fine. That's whatever. I like that if you click on these guys and if you're like really strong, it will be like, hey, you're just way too strong. I'm just gonna give you the quick clear and I'm just gonna hit them, and then they I'm to the point where at least I don't know if there's a second run or a third run of this particular thing. I don't know if they get like harder or whatever because like I said, I only did like this much. Um, right now they died of like the tornado that the organs shoot out that I have. So it's funny to see them to see me just kind of blow by them, which is fine. Whatever. It's that's irrelevant. It's just a little thing that I was like, oh cool, I can just destroy these guys and it's like nothing. So now we can unlock this guy, and then we want that intel. So that's ta-da! Like that's the thing. That's the first thing that we want to do is just unlock these guys real bad. And then for the rest of this is whatever that picture, I can just toss it up here, which is what remainder is important. And honestly, it's up to you if you guys want to follow that Persia guide, but I think it's pretty accurate as far as like getting these to from white to green to blue to purple, right? And then these guys right here, the same thing, so you can roll and whatever, and then yeah, get your ass moving. So I believe this is because I've basically been ignoring these because of the guide. Let's take a look. So Persia exploration 500 effects checks. When you're really strong, the 500 points isn't gonna matter, even if it goes up to like 1,000, doesn't matter because most of the time we're gonna be able to beat them. For each Persian apostle perfectly defeated snail attack, we don't necessarily need the attack right now. We don't. For each Persian apostle perfectly defeated effect check, again, that's just effect check going in the opposite direction, in the positive direction for us. Not important. Learn to get 20. What is it? Crossroad meets shrine frags. That's just a relic. That's not important. What we're trying to get to here is the sky area, and then once we do that, we can do what we were doing, what I showed you guys in the video, which a lot of you probably already in there because I mean it's already been a good amount of time. So if you guys are wondering what I picked here, I don't care about the. This is at this point. This is garbage. You're like, the first thing I got was the shield, the weapon, and then I got the injections and the intel and the black tabs. That's it. Like I would get this black tadpoles because that's a different type of currency. That's not the regular currency. I like that. I'm gonna grab this. That's fine. When it comes to these guys right here, these are going to be here for a long while. If you are like new, I get why you would want to get those. If you're a veteran, honestly, don't think they're worth it. The black tadpoles are fine, but I'm literally more interested in finding the weapon pieces because I believe currently I have up to the purple one, and now I should be close to getting the. Ooh, no, that's not purposely currently unknown. Okay, we'll figure that out. I wonder how many cards I can get. I can get two. I can get two. So right now, two of those really doesn't. I get more intel. That's not that important. It's not important. All right, so let me go into the dream part. The dream part is actually a lot of fun. I've gotten my ass kicked a couple times because I guess I just haven't been putting enough points into the things. I'm also really worried about what points I'm putting in on, at least early on, because right now upgrading these guys is simple, right? You get enough points for these factions, and they automatically become stronger. There's like no currency that you got to use. You just, I mean, there is a currency, but it's not like a currency that goes to anything else. So it's almost like getting intel. You get intel, that's the currency you put into the intel tree, and then that's the currency that you're going to give to these guys only. So it's not like it goes into a weapon or something. It goes into like an outfit or it goes into like RNG or the lamp or something like that. So here, I was told, when I say told, I read the note. So let's see. If we come here, where the hell is it? Dream. Where is my upgrade for my lamp? Is it here somewhere? I forgot. Oh, lamp upgrade right here. So in the notes section, here it said save coins for artifacts and don't spend all on upgrades for the lamp. I kind of agree, even though before I found that note, I actually was upgrading my lamp. If you upgrade your weapons, if you upgrade all your other stuff to stop the mob from reaching you, you shouldn't have to upgrade your lamp, right? That makes sense. Until they get to the point where it's like, ah, shit, I'm taking face damage regardless, so I have to kind of beef up my defenses while I'm tapped out or maxed out on that's how I'm thinking it, right? So and then these guys right here, I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna go ahead and put in here because like attack speed sounds good, but this guy is giving us lamp regenerates 3 HP. This is RNG. If I don't get this on the field, then I feel like it's going to go to waste. So I currently I'm not in any rush to like upgrade those. And then I don't know if this is like a museum or something. I'm not even sure what that is because I haven't gotten there yet, which is fine. I want to roll here real quick. I want to see if I get some points, maybe some more books. This looks like after socketing weapon activate effect at 60% damage. This one sounds like it's really freaking good. That's a lot of damage. So maybe we can get a few more of these. Ooh, we're getting a lot. Damage plus 6. Energy recovery 5%, which is when I first started playing. When we saw the video, when I posted the video, I thought it looked like they were taking damage. For some reason, I didn't see that their gauges were going up. But after playing for one or two rounds, I was like, oh shit, they're actually activate the artifact to gain its effect. That's my first time seeing an artifact here, so I'm not gonna upgrade. Where was I? Was it Dream? It wasn't Dream. I can upgrade my dudes, which is fine. And I made a mistake thinking that you would upgrade them individually upwards. No, it's just you're just upgrading your little guys on the hill that shoot down. So we have a relic. Okay, so or not a relic, but what do they call it? I don't know what they call it. Nobody's noted here. What? Can I be first, y'all? Can I be first? First for OJT Gamer. How's that? If you guys see these little guys, you guys can go ahead and give it a thumbs up or not. It doesn't matter. So we're gonna go ahead and activate this golden fleece. Oh, so we're gonna be using this currency. There it is. We're gonna be using the currency for that to put in these. I forgot what the artifacts. They're not called relics. They're called artifacts. Okay, so yeah, troop defense 100. Troop defense. This is my troop, right? That's not like because no one's taking damage but the lamp in here. So, Archer attack speed 5%. That's actually nice. Archer crit rate 20%. This one's really really good. That one's are they all like I can't see what they do, but that one's really good because there's I'm getting what do you call it crit rate. So that's really I like crit rate. We have an artifact. Ooh, oh, I could just put it on. Archer crit rate 20%. That's I thought I was just passively getting it by it just being there. So that's another new one for me. Let's deploy. I wonder what formation was. I never even peeped that. Screw deception, robbery's quicker. So I guess that guy was just a troll. Uh, Here's like we get RNG here, and we're not 100% sure what we're gonna get. So for me to previously put points into certain things, it's like I could do it, but I don't know right now currently what like the most value is as far as like what I want to do. So unfortunately, it'd be cool if you can swap these over because sometimes you just want to make them fit. Here are your guys. They start off with 0 power. For some reason, I thought they were like taking damage. They are not taking damage. This is, I believe, a cold or frost damage, right? Frost damage. This guy is what poison damage, and the cool thing about the poison damage in this in here, it acts like you're attacking somebody and hitting them for poison damage. Where I believe if you're playing the regular snail side, right, or the bird side, or the frog side, right, it looks like you're just hitting them for a allotted amount of damage. I would love for there to be dot. I would love for there to be dot. Like you shoot poison at something and like if like look, they're walking around, they're taking dot damage. They're poisoned. Wow, these guys are about to fuck me up. I have no abilities. So my face is actually getting trashed right now. Ooh, I'm actually pretty strong right now. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like when you get to the point where you need, holy crap, when you need damage resistance or something like that, you upgrade your lamp. Like this is, I'm just getting wrecked. And it could be just the RNG. It could be just the RNG. Like I could have gotten maybe some better weapons. So we lost here. Can we fight again? Can we? Oh, we can fight again. Okay, I forgot. I forgot that once I get my ass beat, because in some other and usually when you do these in the prior ones, we were you'd have to like do even now in the Rift. Like if you lose, you just have to start over. That one's gone. That one you don't get a chance to like replay it or whatever. You're just kind of SOL. So I'm glad that this being the way it is, it's it doesn't cost us too much. I don't have enough points. This looks fine. My OCD is killing me. I don't like how they are. Can I move them? Can I move them while I'm doing this? Like that'd be great. Okay, so these guys are just really strong, and I don't have any counterplay. I don't have any counterplay. I'm kind of at the mercy of the weapons that I have, or just leveling up more weapons and more of the characters because I look like I'm gonna just die here. And unfortunately, I don't think there is a thing. Oh wait, you know what? There is something that I feel like I could have done that I didn't do this time. Let me check because I'm pretty sure there's something that I missed that I didn't mean to. It's formation. So I believe I can add her and because he's a healer. He's a trident here or not trident. Deep. Deep is a what do you call it? Is a healer. So category priest. Target 5 people. Energy recover 11 seconds. Attack speed 1 second. 205 damage. Deals 20% damage to 5 enemies. Enhanced frozen effect for slows. Actually, he's pretty good because he got slows. What does she do? Deals 50% damage to 3 enemies per 5% enemy HP. Decreases skill power 2%. What? Active skill Poseidon's Wrath. All heroes gain 30 attack, 10 crit, 10. So she's like a buffer. Sea Maiden's a buffer, and it has 238 attack speed 1 second. Attacks 4 people. Archer. I I don't know if I can put her. I mean, I can. If I do, I don't know who I'd put her in here for. 230. Uh, swap her out. Put her in. Do I just do this? Undeploy and then deploy. I'm kind of gonna. He's an archer, right? This dude's an archer. He is category archer, so I'm going to upgrade my archer. I'm going to swap out an archer. I'm going to deploy, and I'm going to hope that that makes a difference. This is my frost damage, right? Frost. He doesn't he do frost damage? I can't tell. That'd be cool if I can tap him right here, and the game would be like, hey, you want to go ahead and know what your character's abilities are? Because maybe you don't have a good memory, I don't know, like a computer or a freaking what do you call it? Like a camera. I can't remember shit. It's just not that great. So that's fine. We'll deal with what we got. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these guys right here. I have no points. If this works, cool. I want to see what's in here. Yeah, start please. I want to see what's this. So Archer crit 20. So having crits, actually technically I can have two archers. Maybe that's where I made a mistake. Maybe I could have put like I didn't I thought it was just crit rate 20%, but I didn't read that it said archer. So I should have archers on the field, like more of them. Whoops, my bad. My bad. But you live, you learn. That's how you kind of have to figure it out. You just gotta kind of read things and take a look. So we are getting closer. He's gonna be able to get to use his ability, which was a lot better than last time. They would already be hitting our face. So having an archer here, her power alone was just enough. But I could have had two archers to possibly crit, so I could have maybe swapped him out or something like that. Unfortunately, I can't like swap him out currently. So this is what I have to deal with. What can I do here? Can I put you here and put you here? Put you. I want to put this blade in here, but again, I can't flip this guy. Like there's no way this works. So crit damage, and then this is frost damage, 10%. I think he's the only one that does frost damage, and she's the one that's doing the crit. These are my buffs. What's this guy do? Attack speed, crit damage. I think crit damage might be better, but attack speed is also like it's always going. So I'm just gonna go ahead and suck this up. I'm thinking that's what's gonna be best, but I already freaking screwed up my build because I should have had uh, two. I should have two archers with just this artifact alone. I think that's just dead nuts. Like what I should have. So this round is, it looks like we should win. I'm not going to use this until I desperately need it. And I don't want to panic using it like right here because I could use his. I can use his. His is fine. So I could do this. And his heals my fountain or my face. So once I start taking damage, I can go ahead and use the heal and hopefully recover right now. Boom. Healed, recovered some of it. Not enough. I could have just recovered it the next round. I'm so stupid. I could have just recovered it the next round. That's my bad. Because now is a good time to. Oh, I'm trolling my fucking build. I also lost the other weapon, so I was hoping that that weapon would carry over. That would have been nice, but it doesn't. It doesn't do that. So I know that for now. Cool. This is should be the last wave, right? Isn't it like three waves? Yeah, wave three of three. So I don't know if the waves get any stronger, but I am enjoying this. I am enjoying the mini game. I do like the idea of this happening. Um, there is a lot of stuff happening. You're getting a shitload of like mailbox characters. You're going into the fissures to just unlock all this stuff, beating up all these guys. You got to do multiple, rotations of stuff. I'm pretty sure this is a good time to use her ability, and I'm pretty sure that's a really good time to use that ability. Okay, so yeah, they're all like jacked. Ooh, juicing. Let's go. Get the Minotaur guy or whatever the hell he is out of here. So it's definitely fun. This is definitely fun. This is giving us a lot of like stuff to do. But at first, it was like, oh my god, I'm so exhausted, so overwhelmed. Yep, I killed your brother. Are you gonna be helpful? I think you are gonna be helpful. You look like a mage. He looks like he could be a mage. New hero Alibaba. Okay, and this is to unlock her, which I don't know. I don't know how what happens when you awaken her, which is fine. We did get a new character. He is going to be here. So he does 239. This guy does 220. So it looks like the newer guys are going to be hitting a little bit harder just off the gate. So that's good. He's a warrior, so he's not a wizard. I was hoping he was a wizard. What did this guy do? Can't find out until we get them. All right, that's fine. And then we have no more points. No, we have no more points here and stuff like that. So okay. Um, if you guys need more intel on the like what to do, there is that guide. That guide on Discord, not Discord, sorry, on Reddit is really really good. I thought it was pretty good. Unfortunately, when you first look at it, you're like, what the fuck is all this information? Blah, just numbers and blah. Like, so play the game, get used to it a little bit, get your hands dirty and stuff. Um, and then go ahead and go back and look at it whenever you need some help, and then yeah, do that. That'll help you. The thing I'm really really like skittish about is getting these guys. Like I don't really want to put points into these things yet. Will I? Yes. When? I don't know, because look, a level three, level three, level three, level two, 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 one. So I I want to get just all level three ones, and I want to put them all into all of them. And for example, if there's like a crit one, so this is crit damage. Is there a crit rate? There is not a crit rate. Damage and attack speed and recovery are probably the three favorite things I like. If there was a crit damage, if there was like a crit rate, I would probably put that over damage personally, because I like to be able to crit anytime I can crit. Usually it's like half damage, right? So it's like 1.5. So if I was doing 100, I would be doing 150. So if I get an extra 6% damage, that could be like, I don't know, 6 damage on the 100, right? Is that how it works? So you would be, your crit, if you can crit, you would make up for all those ones in the past that you could have had. And if you have a higher chance and you're always critting. So that's why I prefer critting. That's my theory. And then damage and then attack speed. But attack speed and damage are kind of in par, because if you can attack more, you have more opportunities to proc crit. So I kind of prioritize, again, anything that gets that crit to just constantly be churning out. That's my personal preference. The energy recovery might actually trump the attack damage, because if they can get those abilities to go off, now that chick, that C chick, she can go ahead and give everybody, I think 50%. I think it was 50% her crit value or whatever on her ability. So Archer, she does what? 30, 10 crit, sorry, 10% crit rate. So that 10% crit rate starts to like add up. If we already have all these like little additional add ups and stuff like that. I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. I'm sure there's a guide out there that maybe that same guide will be like, this is what you prioritize. I personally like crit. I personally like crit. So let's see. When you have to convert your cards over, I would always go for these if you can. And it looks like we're almost to that point. Get these guys, because these guys don't matter. They're not going towards the original coin, whatever, or currency, which a lot of you should already know. I think everybody should know this little like tidbit of information. So I just do that offline, whatever. And then now we're here to the top where we can go ahead and just get our syringe. I didn't even put points to the bottom stuff. Like I don't really care. I don't care about getting this. It's just not important to me. The black tadpoles here, it's important, but there's like better black tadpoles up here, like 35K. So that's why I did it. In case I find something that I like, I truly truly want. Um, have okay, I have currency, 5 currencies of this guy right here, and I think we're all set. We can leave. Actually, I'll just do these real quick. Wow, this guy looks really freaking cool, and you can barely see him. Look how you saw how cool that guy looked. What the hell? And you barely saw him. Like a really really sick drawing, and he's like just a non-factor character. There, excuse me, there's a world there where that guy could have been a hitman. That guy looks so freaking cool. It's insane. My initial thoughts was to like swap over my gear and whatever, like freaking hit as hard as possible so that so that I could do a super month push or whatever. I don't think it's necessary. I truly don't. I will do a video on the anniversary stuff too, the event later. I'm currently working on packing and doing basically preparations to go back to NA. So I will probably not post in the next few days because it just takes too much time. But as far as the new content, I hope you guys are enjoying the shit out of it. I didn't create it, but I hope you guys are still having fun, playing and getting a shitload of luck and all that other stuff because it's fun. It's fun. Where we're at right now is a lot of fun. We're gonna be fighting these like Uchiha guys. Poppy had a conversation with us, etc. What else? What else can we do? What else do I need to mention before I leave in case there's is there anything else? As far as the team up stuff, I believe on my channel, on my Discord, there's players can just group up together if you can. If you can't, I can't control that. Luckily, for me, I had three other accounts that I can put together, and then two people just randomly joined. But there's a bunch of people constantly on Discord or on even on Reddit that are constantly blowing it up. That are like, hey, join the stuff. This is just get in on a team. Get in on a team if you're not in a team, because right now, currently, they're already accruing points and stuff like that. So these guys right here, all the way at the back, just get in on them, touch them, mess with them because you don't want to miss out on stuff. And if I know one of them was like to create an account or go into like the what some of these are a pain in the ass because they take you away from the game and they take you into like another website or something like that. It's like keep everything in game. I don't understand why you can't just keep everything in game. Like, hey, I want to join and find some friends, and maybe you just put your like you come here and then you just click here and then you say, hey, put me on a random team, and it just puts you on a random team. But no, I gotta find people from whatever, and I don't know. It's kind of a pain in the ass. I'm sorry if you guys don't get a team up or something like that. Again, it's not on me, and I don't have enough account spaces to get everybody get everybody on board to help them out. So but yeah, good luck and enjoy your stuff. I will probably see you guys maybe like Monday ish to just go over the other things and take a look at those things. So until next time, I'll see you guys. Peace.